Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for Aries. This is going to be for the week starting June 23rd. As always, these are collective readings, so if the readings do not resonate with you, that's okay. Go ahead and leave the messages where you found them. But if these messages if you may know somebody that you think these messages may resonate for, please go ahead and share my video. And as always, thank you so much to all of my viewers, and a big thank you to my subscribers. So as we get started today, we're going to use this Oracle deck, which is the Wylder Ones, just for a general idea of the energy that we're reading for today for Aries. It is success and gain through hard work. I thrive in all aspects of life. That is amazing. So again, I felt like I read that really fast. Success and gain through hard work. I thrive in all aspects of life. So that's the general energy that we're going to go in with this reading. These readings are directed more towards those souls that are on their spiritual path to recovery, those in recovery, those that are on the path of changing their past behaviors, addictive past behaviors, or obsessive past behaviors. Sometimes those that are in like patterns of bad behaviors or behaviors they would really just like to change in their life. And so that's the purpose of most of my readings, is to help those souls that are on the path to recovery. So let's go ahead. So we're going to do a Celtic Cross spread today, just because that's what I felt like we should be doing. So right now, this is you, the present. You are the Queen of Swords. You are cutting through any of the BS. It just kind of feels like you understand what needs to be done and how you need to put the work in to be that Queen of Swords energy. You're willing to accept help at this point, which is so fantastic. But it feels like you're being a little bit guarded with it being the Queen of Swords, and that's okay. But as I also am in recovery, I know that I need to lean on others that are on that spiritual path to recovery too. And that's really how I have gained so much momentum moving forward, is leaning on others. But just know that the ones that are there to help you, that have been on this path to recovery, that's where you're going to get the most support and the most kindness and the most love. So card number 2 is going to be the challenge. So let's see what our challenge is. Our challenge, the Hanged Man, is that at this time you're asked to pause. So with that mental clarity comes that time to pause and reflect and know where you want to go and how you're going to get there. And so 3 is going to be what is coming up from our past that is influencing us currently. And this is for the Aries collective. Ten of Swords. And so it's a completion for me of the past behaviors, of the past ways, of the past addictions, of the past just behaviors again, that we were putting ourselves literally through, that has come to an end. We take the time to pause and surrender. And if you look, he's making a little symbol of praying in this card. And it's like you've been praying for the cycle to end. And it feels like this is a huge, like I just feel a huge, and my ears are getting loud, huge weight lifted off your shoulders by knowing that this is the path that you want to go on. And that we all need help when we're on that path. It feels like you're really getting it. Success and gain through hard work. When you put the work in, that's where the success comes, right? And when we're on that spiritual path to recovery, spiritual path to healing ourselves and healing those around us, it is work, but there's so many gifts to be gained from that path. So if we look at card number 4, which is our future. So show me the future for Aries. Show me the future for Aries right now. You have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords, you basically, for me, I feel like with this card, you have a choice. You could be the person that is holding the swords, or you could be the person walking away knowing that the situation no longer serves you. So as you're walking that spiritual path to recovery, when situations arise, and in your future, there's going to be a situation that's going to arise and you're going to have to make a choice. Are you going to be combative, or are you going to walk away because it doesn't serve you? So that's coming in your future. So as above, card number 5, show me card number 5, which is goals, ideal outcome. Absolutely, the Empress. Your goals are being abundant to yourself. Your goals, once achieved, are going to attract everything to yourself. That is literally the Empress. She attracts everything. She's nurturing everything that happens around her, comes easily, and that comes easily to you now as you're on that spiritual path to recovery, because you have that Queen of Swords energy. That's what you currently are right now, is the Queen of Swords. So that is your future goals and ideal outcome, and that resonates completely perfectly. And 6 below is your subconscious. So what's on your subconscious right now? Just being slow and steady. So right now, your subconscious, your higher self wants you to be slow and steady. Slow the pace down. Don't rush the recovery. Don't rush the outcome, because there's a lot to be learned on the journey that you're on right now. And so this is the only night in the tarot cards that is really kind of not moving in the card. And so that really means that you're taking the time to learn about this path, learn this new way of life. And so card number 7 is the advice for the situation. So I always look at this as advice from our future selves, advice from our guides. So what is the advice for the Aries collective from their guides, from our guides? Absolutely. Follow your heart. So this is the star. And I always say the star card, the star is what you want, right? And if you're on the path to spiritual recovery, the goal is to live heartfelt. It's to live heart driven. It's to figure out what it is that makes you happy and content and full of love and light. Our past behaviors were typically not full of love and light. And the star is really asking you, what can you do? Focus on one thing right now. Every day, just focus on one thing. So external influences, events affecting the outcome. So what could possibly affect them from staying in that Empress energy? So this is the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. Absolutely. Sometimes we can let our past bind us so badly that we just can't move forward. But again, just like I said, with taking that one thing a day is what you should be focused on this week. Just one thing a day this week. That's literally what this wounded warrior is doing. And sometimes we can kind of feel like wounded warriors when it's like, oh, I thought we had the 5 of Cups here. We do have the 5 of Swords. It's like we look at what's lost and we need to kind of like get back on that path to recovery. And so the wounded warrior is perfect for the 8th card, which is external influences affecting that outcome. So be mindful of just focusing on one thing this week, just one thing that you can nail and feel confident about. So where is the hopes and fears for the Aries collective? Hopes and fears for the Aries collective. Come here. The Fool. He was just ready to start his journey. So the Fool, that is your hopes and fears. You're really hopeful that it is the path to spiritual recovery, path to sobriety that you're going forward on. And it just, as you could tell, I feel very happy. It's one of my gifts is that I get to feel as I do these collective readings. And I feel that you're so happy to be on this journey. You know it's going to take a lot of work because success and gain through hard work. I thrive in all aspects of life. Absolutely. So that is your hopes and fears, is to really kind of stick on this spiritual recovery path. And 10, let's take a look at the outcome. Hierophant. Absolutely. So the outcome is allow yourself to be teachable. And then you will also be able to be of service to others. You'll be able to, it'll be, people will start to gravitate to you that are in need of you. Just like you will gravitate towards others that will help you on this journey, you'll literally find yourself with people that are gravitating towards you, because once you work on that spiritual path to recovery, your light becomes brighter and brighter and brighter, and you'll become the Hierophant. So right now, I feel like you're being taught, and you're being taught how to go on your new journey, which is so fantastic. So I love the feeling that I have right now for you, Aries. Always keep in mind the spiritual steps to recovery, which are surrender, light, bravery, truth, timing, grace, readiness, connection, alignment, and devotion. All of those keys are important to your spiritual recovery. So we're going to take a look at this Oracle deck here, which is Oracle of the Unicorns. They always have super blessed messages, I always say. And then the imagery is very peaceful and calming. Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. And so I feel like that goes right along with the Fool card. And I don't necessarily feel like it is a new, I believe it's a new location on your timeline. It is a new location on your new path. And then we're going to take a look at a message from Spirit of the Animal Oracles, because those also have amazing messages. And these Oracle cards are great if you aren't comfortable reading tarot, but you would like a little bit of daily guidance. I do usually have daily pick a cards, and those you can watch and just figure out which card you resonate with, and it'll give you like a daily dose of Oracle guidance. Sometimes I do tarot cards, but even for yourself, you can go into a metaphysical store or even a Barnes & Noble and take a look at the metaphysical section and get yourself a deck of Oracle cards and pull one a day. But your next message is Dragon Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Absolutely. While you're on this spiritual path, rise to dignity. This was a very beautiful reading. I'm super happy for you, Aries. Again, thank you to my viewers. Thank you to my subscribers. And until the next video, have a really great day.